All right, it is Greg Milby along with my friend Jana Clark. Welcome into another episode of Bacon in Your Mailbox. You thought we forgot about you today, didn't you, people? We didn't do
I
that.
thought you forgot about me.
I know it's
Where
been a
are
very
you?
it has been a very interesting morning. Even when you're quarantined to your house, it makes for a very interesting morning when you have to call the plumber. So we've had plumbers already here this morning and gone. So that's why I was rushing a little bit. No, I did not forget you, Janet. Not at all.
Thank goodness. I was
So
so worried.
so again, ladies and gentlemen, we've made it to show number 5 of Bacon in Your Mailbox. Isn't that absolutely crazy? Again,
It
if
kind of
this
is, really.
I mean, it's all your fault.
There are worse things we could be doing with our time, Greg Milby,
True. And
right?
I'm enjoying doing this. So if you're new to Bacon in Your Mailbox, you can watch all of the episodes on YouTube. Just go to Kentucky's Heartland's YouTube channel and just click on the playlist for Bacon in Your Mailbox, and you can see that. We do this on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 o'clock. And basically, Bacon in Your Mailbox. Jana, again, for those that are new, explain how you came up with the name Bacon in Your Mailbox.
How many episodes do you have to be worthy of binge watching?
I'm hoping 5.
Awesome.
That'd
Then
be
we made
nice.
it. Good job. So, bacon in your mailbox is simply bacon is a fun thing, brings people together, its own food group. Everybody loves bacon. Also, everybody loves to get surprises in their mailbox. And when you tune into this show, you never know what's going to be inside. So, it seemed to work.
Yeah.
Bacon in your mailbox.
And we've expanded as we've gone along. And hey, you can't be a legitimate show unless you do the staples of life. And I
You
will
got
bring
it.
you the Bacon in Your Mailbox weather forecast for today. Partly sunny. We do have a very slight chance of a thunderstorm late this afternoon.
I was going to say later, like tonight. So, everybody
Yeah,
be careful. Keep an eye on it, right?
just a slight chance.
Yeah.
79 the high today. So a little more humid than we've seen so far this year, too. Cloudy 63 tonight. Slight chance of a thunderstorm early tomorrow, then mostly sunny and 74. So
We can
that
handle that, right?
Oh, yeah. We last night, Jennifer and the boys and Sydney and I, we played badminton in the driveway till about 11 o'clock. We had the lights out and everything. So
Nice.
it was pretty cool.
Nice.
Speaking of sports, your sports report,
Oh, I'm
there's
looking forward to this.
there's still none. So there you
I knew
go.
it.
Hey, good morning to Marnie Clagett. Marnie is
Hi,
watching this
Marnie.
morning. So good to see Marnie there.
Hey, she's doing a really fun photo scavenger hunt right now. For those of you that are interested in popping over after the show, don't leave yet.
Right. Don't send them away yet.
I'm so sorry. I'm new to this, Greg. She's doing some super fun social media stuff, and she's doing a great job with it. So thanks, Marnie.
Yeah, Marnie, photography wise, is just absolutely fabulous. I wish that her studio was not exactly downtown because whenever the photo booth is up,
Right?
um, I use it to take a break from running, but I've only went about 1,000 yards at that point, so it just seems stupid. But I do. I still take my picture whenever I can there.
You could do it on after your loops, right? You could do it on
Yeah,
the way back.
I do, and they look really, really good too.
You look
Really
even better
special.
then.
They look absolutely special. Mary Stucker Hall watching this morning. Good morning, Mary. Thanks
Good
for
morning, Mary.
hanging out with us. Appreciate that. Speaking of Marnie, I know her photography work is fabulous, and
It's beautiful.
we've got some great people doing some really cool stuff around here too. Like
We
if
do.
you're looking for a magazine, are you in the Elizabethtown Lifestyle magazine?
Yes.
How did I know that?
Well, so I'm in there with my team at tourism,
Hmm.
Krista Winstead and Jessica Russo, Giselle. We were one of the first ones, so we were kind of the first one early in the morning and did a quick photo shoot, and then we filled out a survey for her. And how much fun! I mean, it really is what people need right now. So. Peeps to props to Giselle for highlighting our women peeps in town. Super cool.
Yeah, I'm
Marnie's in there
waiting.
too. It's phenomenal.
I'm waiting for the guy issue, Giselle. So
Listen, careful what you wish for. You never know.
yeah, I mean, you better bring a special camera if you guys are going to take my photo. It doesn't work out that way.
You
Uh,
look like you just got a haircut, though. Have you had a haircut recently?
wow, look at you. Yes, I did actually. Thanks for asking. I cut my hair this morning, specially for the show,
Well,
and then
it
when the
looks
plump
really good.
And when the plumbers called and said, "Hey, we're on our way," I had to really cut fast and trim up because nobody wants the plumber coming to the door right as you're trying to get out of the shower and knowing that the water is going to be turned off for a while.
Gotta hurry. Gotta get
So,
it done.
yeah. So I'm looking here too. Vicky Farrell, thank you for listening. Don Wise,
Hey, Vic.
great
Hey,
way to
Don.
enjoy. Boy, I can put that up for like an endorsement there from Don. Great way to enjoy the second cup of coffee. There you go. All right.
Right here.
Vicky says bacon day, and I didn't miss it. I love that.
We're so
So,
glad.
so we're getting loyal people. And then Matt Kitts chiming in, bacon in your mailbox. Now that's a subscription I'll sign up for. So there you go.
Thanks, Matt.
So yeah, I cut my hair this morning and trimmed it up. And I was looking, I've got show notes over here. So when I'm looking to the side, I'm not cheating. I wanted to try to be even more professional and actually have notes.
Notes?
I know.
Whoa.
Slow down, Trigger.
Hang on.
For too long, we may actually have a sponsor or something.
No.
So yesterday was Cut Your Own Hair Day. Did you know that was actually a national day?
So that's interesting, right? I wonder how many people celebrated that. Probably quite a few.
Probably not many because we didn't tell them yesterday. We didn't have a show.
Well, they need a makeup date.
Yeah. So yesterday,
a mulligan, if you will.
I did see an article too where gray is on its way back in, having gray hair. I wonder if that has to do with people not able to dye their roots right now.
Maybe. That may be a topic for us before this show goes on and on.
No, that would be your topic because that's one thing you never ask. Yeah, that's one of the things. I've got a list somewhere in life that says these are things you don't ask a woman.
Yes. So. I'm old. I need my readers, and my hair hasn't been, its natural colors in 30 something years, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Hey, I cut my husband's hair. Did I tell you this? I've told lots of people because speaking of gray, and I love his gray, don't get me wrong. I think it looks really good on him. His hair is really dark, so he's got that salt and pepper, and I think it looks really good. But we went out on the patio, and I pulled out his axe, first of all, because he likes to throw axes. And so I pulled out the axe, and then I put it down, and I got the little trimmers out, and I just kind of went up the sides, just to kind of clean it up. But I joked with him the whole time about all the mess I was making out of his hair, but it was fine. He survived.
Look at that. That's a man that loves you right there. He lets you cut his hair.
Listen, when we were just first started dating, like way back when, I used to think it was kind of cute. Like, get the clippers, I'll cut your hair on the patio. And as soon as like 2 times in, I was like, that's not cute anymore. I just don't want to do that.
Yeah, I'm cheap. That's why I do this. So that's why I do it.
I kept telling the boys they were next, and all of a sudden they weren't even here. I was like, well, where'd you all go?
Garrett allowed me to do that one time, and it has not happened since.
Garrett's smart man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I cut it kind of like mine.
And he's got great hair. You can't do that to him.
I've got one style. That's it. That's all you can get. If I were a barber like Floyd and Andy Griffith's show, you wouldn't be able to pick from the wall. You would get one design.
One.
That's it.
Here's your option.
No guard. Let's go. So Jennifer helps me from time to time too. Like when I'm cutting, I go until you don't hear anything.
Oh.
And then that way the hair's gone. And then I have her come in and do spot checks.
Yep. She's quality control.
Yeah, but she was asleep this morning, so there's no spot checks. You guys couldn't tell anyway. So
nope.
It's fine and dandy. Hey, I see let's see who else has checked in here. James Hummel, DJ Short Stack. We'll talk about him here in just a second. I don't know what all those goofy faces he's put on this graphic there, but all right. Ken Salee, good morning, y'all. David, morning. Matt Kitts says smart man, LOL. So I'm thinking that's about Mitch. So let's talk about James Hummel. James Hummel, DJ Short Stack.
Why is that name? I don't know the background of that name.
So I started calling him DJ Short Stack years ago, just based on his height. And I said, you gotta have a DJ name. It was like, hey, James Hummel. I'm like, you need like a DJ name. And DJ Short Stack came in because he is vertically challenged.
I understand.
So Man, Elaine Sample Janes is tuned in as well. And I'm telling you, if we can't get a good photo, if we can't do good promotional photos for this show, I don't know what we got. I mean, we got two of the best photographers in our region watching our show right now.
We might need it.
Goodness gracious.
We need somebody who can Photoshop up in here is what we need.
Yeah. And then we have Jesse tuning in from Richmond, Kentucky. So that's good. That's
Hey
pretty cool stuff.
Jesse.
Thanks for locking us in this morning, Jesse. So back to DJ Shortstack. So I call
Okay.
him that because he's just vertically challenged, and I thought Shortstack would stand out. You had DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince back in the day.
Right.
So I went with Shortstack, and it's kind of stuck.
I
Kind
love
of.
it.
I mean,
But
it's not his
doesn't
official
short stack,
title.
doesn't that have to do with like pancakes or flapjacks or something? Or is that
Oh, he
not
flaps his
related to what?
jacks. He does flap his jacks.
Okay.
I
You
love
said
you,
that,
James.
not me. Love you, James.
So he did something really cool. Him and I had talked a couple of times about this, and he had this awesome idea about just doing a DJ party in his front yard.
Fun?
So it's posted at Kentucky's Heartland and on my personal page and on James Hummel's page. I guess for an hour and a half last night, he just spun tunes in his front yard. And it was just a great time.
That's very fun. So hang on. Are you going to do another one?
Well, stay tuned for that
Oh,
because
okay. Okay.
there's a rumor that we're going to expand that presentation because it was just a test last night, and he
Sure.
he did a great job with it. I think we may end up having a very special dance party coming your way later this week.
That's very fun.
So,
Okay. I'm going to be on the watch for it because I'm not surprised that he also feels the need to reach out because he's kind of like me. Us extroverts are struggling right now.
mhm.
So I think that's a phenomenal idea. And he can spin them like nobody's business. So that's a
Oh
great
yeah,
idea.
it was fun time, and he's just very energetic, like James is. So it was really good. So if you did not get a chance to watch it live last night, you could watch it and have your own dance party in your house today because it
You
was
can binge watch one.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean it was really good. And there's some people chiming in saying that it was awesome.
Fun.
Elaine
So
says it was
fun.
awesome, and then Matt Kitt says it was very good. Matt loves sound, so if he tuned in, there's no doubt. So we'll have another one of those coming soon. All right.
Super.
So other topics we're talking about today. Let me go back to the very top of everything here. If you're looking for a reason to celebrate, and aren't we all looking for some reason to get away, right?
Yes. 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 Yes.
This one is a little awkward. It's World Health Day today.
World what?
World Health Day.
Health Day? I thought you said World Health Day.
No.
World Health Day. So
Yeah.
listen, so that could play itself out today in so many different ways, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and just the very day itself has tested positive for irony today. That's for sure on World Health Day. Uh,
Maybe we could use this day to reach out to people who work in healthcare and just give them a quick attaboy or a pat on the back or just a little quick text to say thanks. Maybe we could do our part by doing that.
yeah, and you can do your part as well. I know the Hard Memorial Health Foundation. They are raising funds to you can sponsor a unit at Hard Memorial.
Yes.
You can buy them lunch, you can buy them
Yes.
dinner, and I know there's a lot of people taking them up on that, which is really cool to see because they've got a lot going on. So
Great
uh,
idea. And
it's
they
good
have it
for
up
them.
too. That's on their page. And you can check that out. It's so easy. You do it like right from your computer. It takes like 5 seconds.
Yeah. Hey, jumping back and forth to talk about giving money.
Yeah.
We mentioned on Thursday's show about the senior program where you can feed the
Yes.
seniors.
Yes.
We're over $5,000 have been raised to feed
Phenomenal.
seniors, and that was as of Friday. And I,
Great.
I I think the number's gone up even more, but I don't want to guess. But
Right.
I'll get a total before Thursday. But you can still do that as well. There's a blog post at Kentucky'sHeartland.com that you can click to donate, or you can click to volunteer to deliver foods to seniors. So
Isn't it?
pretty cool.
Aren't people awesome?
They're fabulous.
It's incredible to me.
Yeah. So Nicole Thompson Whalen Says hello, Jana. I guess she
Hey,
doesn't want to say hi to
Nicole.
me. That's whatever. Fine, Nicole.
It's like you're not here.
I'm
Way to
not
go,
even here.
Nicole.
Right. Donald Kirby's checking in this morning. Our good
Hey,
buddy. Do you know
guys.
Donald Kirby?
Yeah.
I love Donald. He's a great dude.
Great sense of humor.
We have lunch a couple of times a year. We actually need to have lunch more than that. I enjoy it. It's a good
That's a
time.
great idea. Hey, what about our shout outs? We need to we haven't do you still have a special shout out on your list? I can't see your notes. So like I don't know where you are.
Um, I mean, I don't have the notes from the other day, so I'll have to do the shout outs later. I mean, we're just shouting out who's tuning in, and then I think we need to figure out some kind of prize to give away. Really, we can't mail bacon.
Oh, well,
I mean, Vicky
no.
is still expecting us to mail her bacon, but
Yes, she is. I told her to wait. You just wait by that mailbox, Vicky.
you know what we need? We need T-shirts.
Oh my gosh. You are out of
I'm
control.
telling you, we know people. By the way, I'm wearing my Louisville shirt today just for you.
Oh, appreciate that. I need to
So,
mail you your cup. I'm gonna get on that today.
oh, I can't take anything in the mail. Coronaviruses. Oh my goodness.
All right, I'll just drop it on your driveway.
Drop it really hard. If you missed the show, episode 4, Jana gave me a UK cup since my son committed to the University of Kentucky. So,
Because he's smart man. Because he's
okay.
gonna do great things.
All right,
Music
moving on.
education.
Moving on. Okay. Hey, it's also International Beaver Day. So, I don't know how we celebrate that, but
I'm thinking we don't.
yeah. It's National Coffee Cake Day.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I like coffee cake.
A lot of people baking right now. If you haven't baked a coffee cake in a while, today's your day.
I mean, a homemade coffee cake does sound good.
Heck yeah, with coffee.
I mean, maybe someday when we don't have to hurry up and sprint off to work. Wait a minute, hold on, no, we don't. We're stuck in. Never mind. We're all make homemade coffee cake. And here you go. Most importantly, today, I saved this one for last. It's National Beer Day.
Why would you save that for last?
I mean, I wanted to highlight it more.
You
This
think
celebrates
that
the
was more
day,
important than National Beaver Day? What's your point?
and this times as people spend more time with their kids at home and in isolation. Yeah. Uh,
Uh,
it celebrates the day in 1933
wow.
where President Roosevelt signed the act that reversed prohibition and allowed low alcohol beer to be sold again.
Listen, cheers to that, right?
Yeah.
I'll celebrate that one later.
We can have beer, bacon, and coffee cake.
Oh, I'm down.
Okay. Hey, Marnie's idea is that we could have bacon delivered from Megan Stith from Stith Family Farms.
That is a great idea.
Pretty
That's
good.
some good bacon.
Well, we're all about some product placement here, aren't you?
Listen,
I'm
nothing
blaming
is
you.
off limits. This is our way,
Yeah.
right?
Uh, and then Damon Barnes says he knows where Beaver Dam is. Yeah,
Oh,
we do.
oh,
There's a Beaver Dam, Kentucky. That is
there
for sure. Of
is.
course, remember, a woodchuck might chuck wood, but only a beaver gives a damn.
Oh, boom, boom.
There you go. That was because you didn't give us your joke of the day.
Oh,
Hey,
that's my dog.
your dog is awake back there.
Sorry.
That's all right. What's the
She's
dog's name?
Cookie.
Cookie. Okay.
She's probably barking at squirrels. So she cracked me up over the weekend because we were outside a lot. And she will stand at the base of a tree and watch the squirrels, just hoping that one of them will just come down to visit her. And they never do. But she waits very patiently. She hops around and kind of barks at them and whistles at them, and it's hysterical. She's good entertainment right now.
Yeah. Chloe is just like she naps all the time.
Well, Cookie does a lot of that too.
Yeah. So our topic of the day, getting into that, CNN had a story about the long lost hobbies that people are turning to pass time during the lockdown. You
Sure.
know, things maybe you have done before
Right.
that you just kind of there are actually people pulling model train sets out of the attic. Um, Others are renewing their interest in origami, they're sewing, they're quilting. Mental health experts say this is good. So why not? Because familiar old hobbies offer a sense of normalcy during these challenging times. So, do you have a long lost hobby that maybe somebody people don't know that you do that you might get back into?
So interesting. I've needlepoint a little. So I've made a belt for my husband, a belt for my son. And so I decided I was going to make my dog a collar, a needlepoint collar. Do you know what I'm talking about? That those like monogram needlepoint belts that you can have leathered on the ends.
Yeah.
So, okay. So I ordered her a kit and it has Santa's on it and it has her name on it. And it came in the mail so quick. I was so excited, but it was just the thread. Like it didn't have the canvas. And I was like, now that's a tease, but I'm going to needlepoint her a Christmas collar. So what month is this? I don't even know what day it
Hold
is. I don't
on.
know what month it
It's
is.
it's Mayuary, I think.
It's Mayuary. Okay,
Yeah.
so if I start this in Mayuary, that gives me what, like 6 months to get it done. But maybe I'll work at a little quicker pace. One year it took me almost a year to get one of the belts done because it's just something that I just work on a little because I have a hard time doing it for long periods of time. I can't sit still long enough.
I
But
don't
I
know.
am going to do some needle pointing when that kit comes in.
I have all these
What about you?
plans. Well, and James Hummel mentions it on here. He says Legos, and that was one I thought about instantly.
Good one.
Legos, we've got they're around here somewhere. I don't know. I mean, Gavin's 18 and Garrett's 14, so it's not like we spend that much time playing Legos anymore. But Legos would be one.
That's a very fun idea. I think we've gifted all of ours. I think we've like kind of handed them down, but I'm sure there's a version of that in this house somewhere that we could dig up. Will and I painted rocks last night and we had a great time.
See, I mean, these are. I mean, I will look back on this situation a little
Yeah.
differently later on because it's given time that we wouldn't have had. We wouldn't have been out on a what day is it? It's Tuesday, Monday night, um, playing badminton in the driveway till 11 o'clock.
So listen, did you have night goggles or did you pull up your cars for the headlights? Like how did that work for y'all?
I pulled out work lights out of the garage.
Awesome.
We had
Good
like
idea.
stadium lights. So
Stadium lights.
right.
Monday night lights.
I'm sure the neighbors are still asleep because it might have been shining across the street into their house, but that's okay.
It might have been. It might have been.
Allison Shepard says scrapbook her kids' albums.
Oh,
So
that's a
that's good.
great thing. They're probably like, if they're like mine, they're like boxes or folders or they're just like thrown in. That's a wonderful idea is to organize those baby books.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to have in 9 months from now, baby boom.
Oh
Get
yeah.
ready.
There's
Yeah.
there's no doubt about it. Did you see where they the couple named their twins in India, Corona and Virus?
Uh-uh.
No, that's no joke. I had the story down here. I noted it somewhere. A boy and a girl born in the midst of India's coronavirus lockdown have been named after the deadly virus. The parents of COVID and Corona hope the twins' names will serve as a reminder of the hardships they overcame as they were brought into the world during the pandemic. But the couple
I hope that's fake news.
now it's legit, and the couple says they might change their minds later and rename their children. Please do.
Let's
Don't
hope for
do that
that.
to the kids.
Let's
That's not
send
a good deal.
let's send good wishes for those two that they end up with new names. I mean, how about, Mary or Tom or Greg and Jana?
There you
I
go.
mean,
Man, that's when you know if your show this thing makes it if people start naming their kids after us.
oh, let's work on that.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
your
what?
homework.
You don't want t-shirts, but you want people to name their kids after you? All right.
Hey, listen, I did something else. While you're making fun of me, I did something
Okay.
else. I am growing herbs in old wine bottles.
What kind of herbs are you
So I
growing,
have
Jana?
I have dill, parsley, and mint, I think. So it was like a little kit, and you put the seeds in the top, and you cover them with the thing, and they germinate, and then you take that off. And so in 2 to 10 weeks, I will have sprouts, and then sometime later, I'll let you know how it goes.
All right. I can't wait.
Something I probably wouldn't have done because I wouldn't have taken the time to do it, but we'll see. New
Good.
project.
Good. I've got projects around the house that I need to get
Yeah.
done. And I keep saying, I wish I had some time at home that I could do these. And I've had time at home, and I just haven't really done them.
You got to get with the program.
Well, I'm still working too. I mean,
Well,
I've got
I'm
a
too. I
and
get
and and
that.
and so I and then actually I'm probably working more now than I have in a while, just because you're working on just different stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Well, listen,
hey,
all that this is that then that's a good reminder because you got to give yourself those breaks because it is really easy if work is close, like if you're working from home, it's sometimes start time and end time is it all runs together. So,
hmm
this is my friendly advice to you. Know when to turn it off. You're welcome, Jennifer. Or I'm
yeah,
sorry. I don't know
yeah, I would
which.
say I'm sorry, not you're welcome. That's so. Let's see. Comment of the day. I'm going to go back here and find it. Damon Barnes, less Greg, more turtle. So there you go. We'll give him the comment of the day. That's pretty funny.
Less Greg, more turtle.
So
How are
Elena
the turtles doing
James,
okay? How
huh?
are the turtles?
They're doing good. I should. I didn't. Thursday I'll put Turtle Cam back up,
Okay.
and then so we'll have Turtle Cam, and we'll be
Okay.
able to check on them. Honestly, I need to clean their tank a little bit, so I probably need to do that today. So
Add that to the list.
all right. Let's see. Elena there has she works on photo albums, and then a shocker. So yeah. And then let's see. Oh, we're getting close. We're at 26 minutes, and I
All
know how we
right.
are. So we've got to do our feature. Uh, and that. Oh, one more story. I wanted to talk about this because Tiger King, because you've still not watched that, right?
Well, off and on.
Okay.
Kind of. I know the story. Yeah.
So Joe Exotic, the central figure in the
Yes.
hit
Yes.
Netflix show, uh, says that if they ever make a movie about him, he would like to be played by either Brad Pitt or David Spade. If somebody played you in the movie, Jana, who would it be?
Oh my
How about
gosh.
that for a question?
How about that for a question? I'm gonna have to do some research. Let me put that on my list. That'll have to be my homework.
I
Who
mean,
plays me?
Joe Exotic is a little crazy with that idea of Brad Pitt. I'm going to go with The Rock then.
There you go. Yes, it works. I might go. I don't know who I would go with.
Yeah,
Somebody crazy enough to take it on. I don't know. The first one to raise their hand.
the first one that the first one that wants to do it. That's funny. Uh, all right. So our feature here, and I even have a little graphic for it. Bacon bits. This was
There you
Jana's
go.
idea. So I do have some bacon bits for today.
Let's hear it.
Some little facts and things that I did find, which, by the way, they do come from multiple editions of the
Okay.
Bathroom Readers Institute. So,
Nice.
because the English language is so complex, the average person will create a sentence that has never been said before every day.
Wait, say it again. Too quick.
Because the English language is so complex,
Apparently, apparently it is.
the average person will create a sentence that has never been said before every day.
Wow.
Something you say today will have not been said before, Jenna.
So we're originals every day.
Yeah, we are. Let's see. There are an average of 178 sesame seeds on a McDonald's Big Mac bun.
Okay, so everyone go count them today.
Yeah. The inner skin of a banana peel can be used to help whiten your teeth. So if you're out of teeth whitener.
I need that. I drink a lot of coffee. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, People who work at night tend to weigh more than those who don't.
Why is that?
And it's not nutrition based. It's not because they eat differently. No, it has something to do with their internal clocks.
Huh.
So, um, the most common times for shoplifting are between 3 and 6 p.m. on Fridays and Sundays.
Fridays and Sundays because you're getting ready for the weekend and then you need more for the week?
Yeah.
Just don't, we can't be doing that. We can't be doing that.
And the final bacon bit. Did you know this? And I did research this. If you
Okay.
commit any crime at sea, If you're in international waters and you commit any crime at sea, you are, by definition, a pirate.
Wow.
How about that?
That's impressive.
That part of me wants that's the
Like,
life of crime. I'm thinking.
game on.
So just thought that was kind of interesting. So anyway, so
I
there
like
you
a
go.
good pirate joke too. My husband has funny pirate jokes. He used to do a pirate joke every day, and he's been doing Mustache Monday. So he pops on to all his video calls Monday morning because he works. He does a lot of video conferences anyway with the mustache on, and he's
Mhm.
called it Mustache Monday. He's working through a pack of mustaches.
Which, by the way, I want to apologize. I in the heat of the show on Thursday, at the beginning of the show, working graphics and moving some
Yeah,
stuff because it's like a
yeah,
NASA launch system over here.
it
I
is.
missed your mustache until I watched a little bit of the episode back. I just totally missed it. I didn't even see this mustache on
Oh,
you.
I kind of like it that I can do things on this show and get away with them, and you would never know. That
Right.
gives me lots of ideas, Milby.
Well, it's not like we're going to fire you or because, well,
Gonna
one, it was your idea, and
cut
two,
my pay.
we're not getting paid to do this show.
Hey, good morning to Carter.
Oh, yes. Good morning to my buddy Carter. I'll bet you he's still tuning in. Carter Blankenship. I thank you for reminding me of that too.
You're
Well, you
welcome.
didn't remind me. You actually did it.
I,
Uh,
I just I beat you to the punch is all.
so that's good stuff. All right. Hey, thank you to everybody that tuned in today. We're kind of at our time limit because, we're trying to be good stewards of your time. Um,
Absolutely.
hey, we'll do it again Thursday.
Come right back.
You got to come. You need to come in with the Jana question of the day. You need to have a question
Okay.
that we all can ponder. I'll
Okay.
work on bacon bits and the weather, and I'll spend all this time putting all the sports scores together. And you come up with
Okay.
you come up with a question for the day.
Question of the day. All right. And then listen, we didn't get to it today. Thursday we might try to do viewer mail
Yes, let's.
because I have some questions that people have asked me more than once, and I was like, I need to start thinking about what these questions are so we can answer them. That's kind of a throwback, but we'll do viewer mail, right?
Yeah, and if
All
you
right.
have a question for us, put it in the. Man, I gotta get used to this thing. Put it in the
Yeah.
comments down below. We'll try
Yes.
to answer those on Thursday.
Yes. Put it
Maybe.
anywhere. Just send it to us. We'll see it. We'll get back to you. We're not going anywhere.
All right. All right. She's Jana Clark, community admirer.
I
That's what we're
am.
going with. I'm Greg Milby, community storyteller. And this is our fun little show called Bacon in Your Mailbox. We will see you on Thursday.
Bye, everyone.